broke me off! God!
There's one right now. We're on.
Oh my God. Oh. What is going on, everybody? We are back at KFL tonight. We are interviewing. I'm excited for this one. Chicago Bear fan, love Chicago, love the city, love everybody and everything about it, man. This is phenomenal for me. I'm excited. I'm going to welcome in the Midwest Bass Mob here. We've got him in live. Gentlemen, what's going on?
How we doing?
Thanks for having us.
Man, I'm excited for this one, man. I'm telling you, from like the very get-go when Rami like emailed me or messaged me about this team, I was pumped because you guys seem to really get this concept about the KFL. But I want to hear what you guys know or what you've heard about the KFL. What in the hell made you want to get into this freaking psycho of a league?
I guess I'll start with that one. Well, I love the team concept and all that, and it's just a great opportunity, to fish many places that most of us wouldn't go, and be able to share the cost with the team members, and that's the most beneficial part of it. To be honest, I mean, I've been kayak fishing for over 4 years. I did a couple of local clubs. And I was ready to go out there, and instead of KBF, it's there, but the cost of it's a little bit off my budget. But love the concept of KFL, just sharing the water and learning.
Russ, you're named the Addicted Angler. How'd you come up with that name, man?
So. I've been fishing all my life since I was 4 years old. Moved to the United States when I was 11, and I was fishing with a couple of my buddies, and we came across salmon, and I never fished for salmon, and we just kept on going day and night after work, and until finally I caught one after 2.5 years, and we start bass fishing, and I was just going every day after work, whenever chance I get it, I was fishing. And now finally one of my buddies is like, hey, you're addicted to fishing, and it just, the name stuck around, and I started doing my YouTube channel, and I was looking for a name, and my buddy's like, hey, where to call you Addicted, so why don't you just do something with it? And then I just looked around, see if anybody had the name, and I took it from there on.
Right on, man. That's awesome. Absolutely love it. I mean, you have a pretty powerful social media presence. I kind of look at your stuff, man. I mean, YouTube channel and all that stuff. You're pretty impressive, man. I mean, you got the concept down, man. I mean, you got to promote yourself, right? You got to go out there and have a good time with it. That's awesome, man. It's good stuff. So how long you been kayak fishing?
I've been kayak fishing, tournaments, 4 years. I started out with a Ascent 128.
Okay.
I had that for a while. Well, for about a year and a half, and I want to do more tournaments, but it wasn't a kayak to be in for tournaments, and I personally hate motors.
Wow.
So the next best thing was a choice between a Hobie native and a Jackson.
I got you.
And I tried out my buddy's Hobie that cost me almost $1,000 within 3 months, and I gave up on Hobie, and I tried native. And I like native, but it's just that it takes in too much water from the scuffers. It's a good kayak. I mean, I got nothing against Hobie or native, and Jackson just won my heart with their flex drive, and I've been a fan since 2018.
Hey, I tell you what, that new NAR coming out, man, I'm looking forward to it, seeing it, the 2023 model.
Oh yeah.
Man, Adam Patrone, who's a Jackson fishing on the Jackson fishing team, tells me straight up that boat, it's like a 14-footer, is faster than any boat that he's seen with just the propel drive that they have, or the pedal drive.
Yeah,
it's faster than any motor out there right now. I mean, like a Motor Guide or anything like that, or certainly a freaking Autopilot 120. I mean, like you going maximum like 2 miles an hour with that thing, but it's incredible. Well, good stuff, man. It's good to meet you, man. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get to one of the owners here, man. Rami, man, you put this team together, helped put this team together, dude. You did a fantastic job with this. And I know there's a lot of work to be done, man. Tell us about yourself. Oh, can't hear you. Nope, he's got it on mute.
There we go. Can you hear me?
There we go. There we go.
Hey,
Good
apologize
stuff.
about that.
No worries.
Yeah, really excited about being a part of the league. It all started with, honestly, Blake and Keith from the Alabama Patriots about a year ago, chatting with them on TikTok, and they mentioned the league to me, and it seemed really exciting. And then it kind of grew on me over last year, especially watching all the live videos. And I thought to myself, why can't we do this? And I know a lot of great people, and as you could see, we were able to get some really enthusiastic anglers out here and ready to have some fun.
So when you first, obviously you messaged me and this was like a concept, right? But then your concept quickly became a reality, man. And then, you guys are based in the Midwest, which was like perfect for us because we desperately needed this Midwest ordeal. And Illinois, to be honest with you, it's kind of underrated in terms of the type of fisheries you guys have. I mean, if you don't mind, talk about your fisheries real quick. I mean, you got some pretty sick freaking fisheries. I was able to get through Illinois and fish a couple of them, and man, it's impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure a lot of people know the big lakes that we have out here. As far as Newton, you got St. Chris, very popular lakes.
St. Chris is very popular, yeah. But
there are a lot of hidden gems. So, like Banner Marsh is a very big hidden gem over here.
Now that's going to be one of your lakes, right?
Yes, that is. That's going to be one of our lakes.
Right on.
We're really excited.
What's your other lake, which I'm really excited about?
So we decided to go with the Mississippi Pool 13.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on, baby.
Let's go.
So, we're excited about that. I know we got a lot of river fishermen on the team right now. I know they're super stoked.
Right. Now, how far is that from La Crosse?
From La Crosse, I would say probably 3 hours, 4 hours or so.
Oh, no, man. Pool 13 from La Crosse is about 8 to 9 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, you were telling us about, your guys are river guys. That speaks true to my heart, man. A lot of you guys are river guys. That's how I grew up fishing. That's where I continue to love fishing. I mean, what talk about the team's strength in river fishing and what made you guys choose this body of water?
Well, I know a lot of the rivers that we do fish around here are going to be a little skinnier water, bodies of water, like the DuPage, the Des Plaines. They're a little skinny waters, but they hold smallmouth tremendously there. But yeah, the Pool 13 was something really exciting. It's got a lot of good largemouth on there, and I know a couple anglers have on the team fished there plenty of times. So I think that's going to do really well as far as with 2 teams out there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, man. What's been the most challenging part so far, Rami, about this team and putting it together? And I mean, obviously you haven't even stepped foot on the water yet and competed, but what's been the most challenging so far?
Honestly, I think just putting the schedule together, making sure everybody's availability is matched to all the different dates. We got 4 away games that we got to make sure we're covering, all the home games. But I think that's probably the most challenging part about the whole ordeal so far. And I think we did rather well working with each other's availabilities, and we got it filled out now.
Yeah, it looks great, man. I love having you put together. What's been the most fun part of it?
Honestly, collaborating with all my team. It's been great. A lot of them are, they do a lot of cast to catch videos, which are fun to do. So now we're kind of putting that together as a team, which is going to be really awesome to do throughout the year. But yeah, I got a lot of great anglers that love to do a lot of recording.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, we're going to get to Manny here in a second. Manny, welcome aboard to the KFL, my friend.
Thank you very much, sir. Happy to be a part of the team and the league as well.
Absolutely,
so.
man. Absolutely. So you are a diehard Chicago fan. Show them the hat. Show them the lovely. There you go, man. Bulls forever. Exactly. Were you even born when Michael?
We play good against good teams, though.
That's right. And you can play trash when it gets trash teams. So yeah, exactly. They just had one heck of a game against my Wizards up here, man. So
yeah,
it's exciting. So I mean, look, man, you live in the Midwest. How far are you from Chicago?
Oh, I'm in Chicago. I'm like 4 or 5 miles from Wrigley Field. I'm right in the city.
Let's go. All right, man.
Yeah.
Talk about Chicago fishing, man. Look, you're right on Lake Michigan, but talk about like the fisheries right in downtown Chicago or around Chicago.
So right around the Chicago area, I actually got into fishing much later than most of the guys. I didn't get into fishing until I was a little later into my 20s. So the team concept is big for me because I'm a big sports guy, big baseball guy.
Yep.
But
yep.
I mean, fishing in the area, we've got not only Lake Michigan, which now, with all of the smallmouth moving in this past couple of years has been amazing. But you look at like the North River branch and stuff like that, and little areas Rami mentioned, like the Des Plaines River. So like the Chicagoland area, right around O'Hare's got a lot of really fun little spots. Naturally, very, very pressured, but I mean, it makes for better fishermen at the end of the day. Cause they're not easy to catch over this way when, there's a few spots around in the city and everyone's trying to get to them. So a lot of the reason why I'm happy to join is, to get out there a little further water, a little deeper waters, and different waters out in this area, especially out in the Illinois.
So, Manny, I mean, the concept about sports, man. You kind of understand this whole thing. I mean, Chicago's one of the best, if not the best sports town. I would say Boston probably close, but the best sports town in America, right? You got the Cubs, the White Sox, and of course the Bulls and the Chicago Bears. I mean, sports drives the city. I mean, it's the heartbeat of the city.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about this concept, man? About taking fishing and putting it into like a NFL style league like this, man? When Rami came up to you and asked you to be part of the team, what was your first reaction?
So I was hesitant because I've followed a little bit of the KFL, and I'm a big fan of kayak fishing in general, obviously.
Yep.
So I know that there's definitely some good competition in there. But along the lines is, like being a competitor, you want to compete, and, nothing's more fun than competing with, like-minded people and people that want to win and people that, are anxious to get out there. And it always makes a W feel better when, you could crack a couple beers with some buddies afterward and celebrate it. So I think that concept for me is perfect, because, fishing is fun and fishing alone is awesome. But if you could fish with some buddies and get a little healthy competition in there, that's definitely what brought me along.
Right on, man.
Getting to play the game.
So I understand you guys put your schedule together. I saw your name on there quite a bit, man. So it looks like, man, you're all in this year, man. You're going to be competing quite a bit this year.
Yeah, so I wanted to get out there. I think I'm scheduled for 4, might just do maybe 3, but hopefully I can squeeze that 4th one in there for sure. But yeah, I mean, I've got some time. No kiddies running around yet, so I'm gonna get out there and get fishing as often as I can. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun.
Right on, man. Right on. Good stuff. Well, thanks for coming on. We're not done with you yet, man, because we're gonna be talking some. Let's talk some Chicago trash, man. Let's
Oh yeah,
let's get it done. Exactly. All right, man. I'm getting
I'm
my
ready.
man Blake Power.
How we doing? How we
dude?
doing?
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. KBBT himself, the former KBBT champion, man, had an epic matchup against Matt Conant, and he's here, man, in the KFL. Couldn't do it last year, but he's back in here, man, in the Midwest, fishing with the Bass Mob. Dude, what is going on, man?
Here we are. Everything is going good. I'm just stoked to be here. And when Rami got a hold of me and said, "Hey, I'm trying to put a team together," I'm like, "Yes, let's do it."
Yeah, man.
So I'm excited about it. It's time I get in this. I've been watching it for the last couple of years, and it's fun to watch, but it's time to be a part of it. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm excited to see what you're going to be doing, man. As I said, if any of your skills obviously individually carry force to the team aspect of it, this team's going to be unbelievable. I mean, they'll be sleeping on this team now. You know what I mean? You guys are going to be thrown into the lion's den. I mean, Blake, look, man, you don't ever back down from competition, but your division is absolutely no freaking joke.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke. We can't take any of the teams lightly in it. But I think the way our team's been coming together already, I think we're going to be pretty cohesive. And I'm looking forward to learning from every one of these guys on the team. And I think we're all going to share knowledge back and forth. And I think look out for the Bass Mob.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. This team is, I mean, it's got a lot to prove. There's no doubt. I mean, there's not many teams that just come in this league, set the world on fire and, make statements. But I think if one of the teams that can do it, it's going to be this one. It's always the quiet ones, right? It's always the quiet ones that can get things done. But Manny, real quick, man, Blackbeard out of Boston says Boston's greater than Chicago in terms of sports. Is he smoking crack or what, man?
I mean, they've got more titles. But I mean, I think we match up in terms of iconic.
Yeah, but they have more titles when the baskets were woven with wood.
I can't. I'll have to admit, I'm a little biased though. Growing up, I was a Manny Ramirez naturally fan. So that old school Boston Red Sox team, they'll tug at my heartstrings a little bit.
I got it, man. Blake, what's your goals, man? I mean, again, you've done the KBBT thing. You haven't really seen you in the national scene in terms of being able to travel because you got kids and all sorts of stuff going on right now. But what is your goal this year, man? I mean, what do you want to accomplish by this format?
Oh man, I just it's a perfect opportunity to get out there and get better at breaking down other waters. Fishing other waters and learning a lot. I plan on really becoming a way better angler this year. Using this as basically a platform to learn a lot and just have a blast fishing. Get my name out there a little bit more and just travel a little bit more and get to some bigger events. And I mean, we'll see where we go at the end of the year, and it's going to be a good time. I'm really looking forward to being able to travel more. I've always wanted to, and I just really couldn't swing it as much as I wanted. And this is really, really helps that out. So I think I'm scheduled for 5 events right now. I'm going to be going down to Alabama. Looking forward to that. And Gunnersville, baby, here we come. So that's going to be a good time.
Guys, I mean, the fisheries, and I'll talk to all y'all right now, but the fisheries that you guys get to fish are I mean, sick. I mean, you got St. Clair, you got Lake Manitou with Indianapolis. Like you guys said, you have Gunnersville, and then you guys are fishing the Mississippi River, Pool 13. I mean, come on, man.
How cool is that?
But I mean, it's an exciting schedule, man.
Oh, absolutely.
We have a national league going on right here, right? We have one of the coolest rivers in the world, and no one's fishing on it. So here we are. This is the year we're fish on the Mississippi. So that's going to be awesome.
I can't wait to see it. I mean, I can't wait to see it live. You know what I mean? It's going to be a lot of fun. So looking forward to it. All right, Gerardo, it's your turn, my friend.
How's it going?
What's going on, man? Tell everybody who you are.
So my name is Gerardo Garcia. I am new to the team. and I am super excited to basically explore. So I don't know, on the roster, I think I'm pushing 3 out of 4 away games. Super
Wow.
excited to travel, get to know these different bodies of water. Yeah, that's basically it.
All right, tell me, right, how long you been kayak fishing? Where are you from, man? Where are you from originally?
Originally, California. I did. I've been all over, honestly. I was in the military for some time, so I got stuck in Kansas. I was in New Mexico for a while, and I ended up here for school. So kayak fishing, I want to say I started in 2017. Moved to the city. Had no room for a boat. Obviously, was living in apartments, so that's what really got me set on that. I've always loved to fish, but I mean, that having no room and having to adapt to living in the city is what really pushed me into kayak fishing.
Absolutely. I mean, are you favored to like largemouth, smallmouth? I mean, what's your favorite type to catch?
So I would say at the moment, because of last year, I'm really hooked on that smallmouth bite. A lot of these guys are on the team are people that I've looked up to because I am new to Illinois. Anytime I would YouTube like Illinois fishing, like where to go in Illinois, all these dudes would come up. So super excited to be fishing with them. But a lot of them this prior year put me onto river fishing, and I finally got my smallmouth bite last year. So I want to keep pursuing that.
Absolutely addicting, man.
Oh yeah. Way different.
Me and Nick Outy were talking about that today. And, what would you rather catch, man? Smallmouth, largemouth, or spots? And both of us by far said 100% smallmouth, man, all day long. Yeah. They are sick.
It's something else. Yeah, for sure.
All right. What's your favorite bait you throw, man? What's your like go-to bait? I mean, I see that you're a student of the game, man. I mean,
all right. So this is going to be incredibly annoying, but ideally, if I could find a swim bait to throw, I'll do that. Big 3-piece, probably a psycho gill, a good glide bait. I could go on and on. Yeah.
I got you, man. Yeah, Jake Angeles says that working class zero hat. I better see that big bait in play, man.
Oh yeah, I'm throwing Citizens. I'm throwing CHR chuletas. I'll be out there. I'll be representing.
I told you, you're a student of the game. I mean,
yeah.
So, I mean, I got to ask you a question, man. Like, what's this fascination with these big, like, swim baits and glide baits and, like, people paying, like, $200 for these things, man? I mean, like, it's more – you guys
are getting them that cheap? You guys are getting them that cheap for $200?
I'm just telling you, like, there's not a chance in hell I'm throwing a $200 or $300 swim bait anywhere close to the water. Like, I ain't losing that jump. No way.
I think for me, it's more of like, it's the challenge, right? Like, it's not like I can pull fish on a Senko. I can pull fish on like a crankbait, and it's fun. But I think it's trying to find the biggest fish in whatever body I'm fishing, right?
Well, that's the name of the game, right?
Yeah. Whenever I'm throwing a glide and I see like a ton of little followers and I'm at like a push out, and then I see that big fish just like lurking or just popping out from the side of a branch, I could imagine it's like being on drugs. Like it gets me going, and I'll stay. It's just a challenge of trying to get the biggest fish. Yeah.
I like it, man. I mean, I get it. Let's see. What's Rich Biggie talking? Let's talk about Nozar getting that butt whoop week 1. We will talk about that later, Mr. Biggie. This is my show. If you don't like it, get your own show. Well, boys, let's do this, man. Let's go over your schedule, and I want to talk to you guys. I mean, look, don't be humble, man. Don't be humble. Let's talk about this schedule real quick, and let's have a little predictions here, and we can talk about like where you guys fish and all that stuff. But all right, guys, you guys are starting at, let's see. Oh, the Knights come to you, the defending divisional champions. You guys get them right off the bat. They're coming to you. Where are you guys fishing?
We're taking them to Banner.
Okay,
taking them to Banner.
All right, talk about that lake, man. What's the structure of it? Is it grass? Is it cypress? What kind of lake is it, man?
I guess I'm the only one probably fished over there. So Banner, the main lake, provides everything. You have Gin Clearwater on one end. You got murky, you got clear water around the midsection. A lot of submerged grass, and also I believe on the back end, there's also some trees. I mean, whatever you want, you have it over there. It's just you can fish to your strengths. I feel like it might
Wait
be
a minute, did you just say that Indianapolis doesn't have any strengths?
I'm sorry. No, no, I mean,
I think I heard that. I don't know about y'all. I think they just called out Indianapolis Knights.
I mean, it'll be a lot of hearts broken. It is a fairly tough place. I mean, best you can do is just fish to your strengths.
Yeah.
There is a lot of big bass in there if you can find them. I mean, it's a challenging place. I mean, the bluff wows are there. I mean, whatever you want, basically that lake offers everything. If you're in the right place, there's places that has some current. You just have to figure out.
All right, so give me a prediction, man. April 22nd, they're coming to you, man. Who's going to win? What's the score?
I think it's going to be probably a little bit of bigger gap than usual. That's pre-spawn. It'll be a tough bite.
All right, so you're saying it's going to be 200 to 20. I got it. All right, cool.
I tell you what. I was pumped when I saw the Knights for our first match, and I'm glad we can bring them to our water, show them what's up.
Yeah, I mean that's the way to break it in. But hey, listen, man, this so happens if you go 1-0 at your home waters, you get a lot of momentum, right? Your team's pumped up, man. You guys are just like, let's go. This is welcome to the KFL, baby. Let's go. Very next week, you pack your bags. You're going to St. Clair. Congratulations. That's your consolation prize. You face this team at home on St. Clair, possibly. Obviously it depends on conditions and stuff, but wow.
Yep.
What do you guys think, man? And dude, week 2, there's your ugly face, Blake. I mean,
yeah, there it is. That's right.
It's got to be good luck, man. Talk about this game right here, this matchup. You go to Motor City.
I mean, most of us are smallmouth fishermen, so and we love to fish that water. I mean, to be honest, it will be no different than fishing some of our waters, or for the majority part, I think it's we're gonna give them run for their money for sure. And like I said, most of us are smallmouth guys, so
right.
Yeah.
So Geraldo, I hear the best thing to do is throw a $300 swim bait right in the middle of the lake for the smallmouth.
Oh, you'll see me out there swimming for my bait. I'm definitely going to be swimming for my bait, guaranteed, once or twice on camera.
All right, how many y'all have experience? How many y'all have experience on St. Clair?
Probably none of us.
Nope.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, I'll tell you this: neither did Massachusetts.
We're
the
gonna get
Maulers
it.
didn't have it last year, and they wound up going there and winning. So you just never know. Oh my gosh! Look who we have here. It's Jig.
There he is.
Hey, what's
There he
up,
is.
fellas?
Hey,
how's it going, man?
What's up,
Hey,
man? How y'all doing?
Don't take your phone into the bathroom this time.
That's how we're gonna start this.
This is how we're gonna start it, Blake. That's what we're gonna do.
So far, man, I'm impressed with this team, man. I'm impressed with this team.
I mean, it's the mob. You got to be impressed with the bass mob, bro.
It's the mob.
Oh, absolutely.
we're all tight.
Where did y'all wind up in this preseason ranking?
Right where we want to be.
I think 21st, 20th,
21st.
We got 21st. Yep.
21st.
How many of you said an expletive when you saw that?
Yeah, what was the team's reaction when you saw 21st?
Who cares?
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly.
Darn.
No one knows us actually. No one.
We're a
knows
brand
us.
new team.
So, I was actually I was thinking that we're gonna get ranked on the bottom because nobody knows us. We got no stats or anything.
Yep.
But let's see how it turns out at the end. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people's heartbroken, and
I,
we're just
uh,
underdogs.
And much like was said at the start of the show, is not a lot of people know about Illinois fisheries, so it's
Yeah.
a fair, it's a fair ranking. We start slow. We'll be happy to prove ourselves, but not a lot is known about Illinois, so it's hard to throw us up there among the big dogs where we know, there's big fish being caught down south and way up north and stuff. It's very underrated. So it's
there are bass in Illinois.
right.
Oh yeah.
One, maybe
We
two
got-
tops. That's it.
Look, we got guys on this team that travel around, fish for smallmouth. We got guys on this team throwing big swim baits around. We got guys on this team that Texas rig in lakes. We got the corners covered, so we're gonna come together.
I just know one of your home lakes cannot be that lake that Blake Power won the national championship on. So we're gonna outlaw that one.
That was Missouri, I think.
That's a Missouri lake.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
was it
Missouri lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No, but
like I said, I mean, not only do you are in one of the toughest divisions, but the North Conference as a whole. If like just so happens if you guys win the division miraculously, I mean, beat Indianapolis and then you beat Motor City, which is no easy task. I mean, it's crazy. But if you guys make the playoffs, then you've got the likes of the Granite State Sticks, you got the Maulers. I mean, you've got, of course, the Warhawks. When we make the playoffs, you guys will be playing us at our place. So we say good luck to you. But I mean, it's just stuff like that, man. This whole North Conference, I mean, it's as competitive as it gets. And I'm sure that's what we're signed up to do, man. That's what we want, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why we're all here. We're ready to go.
We have in Illinois great fisheries. I mean, as you guys can see, like we catch fish, and the other people that come over here and say they can't, there's no bass in there. I mean, we're willing to teach them. We're willing to teach them.
So after you whip their butt and then you guys go out
just
for
like-
beers,
just
then
like-
you'll tell them what the
after the
juice is, right?
tournament-
You showed them the
After the-
pictures and the videos.
after
we have.
After the tournament, we'll take them out in the water. We'll teach them.
That's awfully nice of
but
you, man.
Just so you guys know, just like our name says, a mob. We like to accept envelopes. Full of green stuff inside, cash, gift cards.
hey, so I know you already showed the
Oh,
schedule,
man.
but I missed it. Who's week one matchup for you guys?
Indianapolis.
Knights. Knights
Knights.
coming here. Yep.
Is it a home game for you?
It is a home
that's
game
right.
for them.
So
Home game.
what is your waters going to be looking like? What is that? Right around April 22nd, right?
22nd.
Correct.
What
Yeah.
do you expect the water temps to be in your water? What like you feel like the fish are going to be moving up? You feel like fish are still going to be deep? Like
I mean, it's probably gonna. Let's see. That time in April. Let's see. Indiana's probably watching this. It's probably gonna be like 85-degree water, I think, by then.
Yeah.
Throw
Exactly.
a frog.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll
That
tell
frog
you,
bite in April is going to be smoking in Chicago.
It could be.
Let's go.
It could be
I'll
pretty
tell you
good. It could be
fellas.
pretty good.
I'll tell you, fellas, you're going to be hard pressed to find a team that's not going to pre-fish for their matchups. So they're going to get up there and they're going to get on the water before your matchup, and they're going to see the things. I just want for the people watching to give a little insight on early April or mid-April, what the waters are like there in Illinois.
Cold, windy, and miserable to be out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're used to
absolutely.
that. They're used to that.
So
I mean,
so that lake, one end will be probably like 6 or 7 degrees warmer or 10 degrees warmer than the other end. You might try to fish the warm water versus the cold, or cold versus warm. It all depends on what you're looking for. Are you looking for the ones they're trying to probably staging for spawn, or the ones that are still lurking around, the cruisers?
So this lake,
You know,
y'all already said the name of the lake? You already said what lake it is?
Banner Marsh.
Banner Marsh. Is this a lake that's a smallmouth and largemouth spots? What's in there?
it's mainly largemouth.
Yeah, dominantly largemouth.
Dominantly largemouth. Any Florida strain or just all northern strain?
Probably it's all northern strain.
All northern strain. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And this is a deep lake or a shallow?
Deep.
Deep? Oof.
Mm.
When we talking deep, are we talking like 20, 40 feet? Are we talking like 100, 200 feet?
Oh no, we're talking about there's some spots that are close to 40.
Okay. All right. Nice. So sounds like you'll be able to see whatever you want to see. You got some riprap in it and all that. So like
Everything, whatever you like to fish, there's on the lake. Grass, trees, riprap, bluff walls.
nice.
Let's
Nice.
go.
You guys better have your GoPros running because I'm gonna want to see some good footage.
Oh, we'll get some.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, everybody except for Blake Power. We don't need to see his face anymore.
He's seen enough at KBBT.
Yeah.
All right, man. Week 3, man. The Outlaws from Oklahoma come to you guys, man. I assume that you're going to be taking them on the Mississippi.
No, week 3. That's back
Oh,
at
week
Banner.
3, Banner.
Oh, Banner. Okay.
Yep.
I got you. This is going to be a good matchup. I mean, again, Outlaws have significantly improved themselves this year, man. They come to you. They're excited. I mean, obviously, we just saw what Preston Griner just said, man. They're excited about coming out there, man, and see what they got, man. This is gonna be a fun bunch.
That's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, one of the things about the KFL too, man, it's not just the fishing, but it's the meetups before and after that and all that stuff and getting to know these guys. This is a good bunch of people, man. Good crew. So
Blake, can you ask? I'm sorry, Greg. I didn't mean to cut you off. Bro.
Yep.
I had a question for Blake. In KBBT, I know we're talking KFL, but I got a question. Did you ever face Cayman?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know I've went up against Griner. I know I fished a team with Griner. I don't think me and Cayman ever faced each other.
Oh, so we could see
I
a little.
could be wrong.
We could see a little rematch stuff, at least between you and
Cayman.
Preston, right?
Oh,
You said you went up against Preston, right?
I think so. I don't think me and Cayman ever fished against each other, but I like Cayman. I know he's a stick. I love watching him go out there and take down all the he's a stick. It's fun. I'm trying to read the comment here.
Preston said, I beat Cayman, then lost to Blake the next weekend.
Yeah, that's what it was. I
go.
thought I was I was gonna get Cayman and I get Griner, and it was awesome. Griner was impressive last year, I'll say that. He really did well. So it's gonna be fun.
I was just curious about that. I'm looking forward to. You guys got your starting lineups for each matchup yet, or how are you?
Oh yeah, they got it.
Okay.
We'll let them post that. We'll let them post that on their own. Yep.
Ahead of time.
All right, moving on to week 4. I mean, who's that ugly mug there in week 4, man?
Look at that guy.
I don't know. Look at that guy. But man, you guys are at Alabama at June 10th. Woo, Nelly. Man.
Yeah, I think a lot of us are excited for that game.
Yeah, tell us about it, man. Talk to us.
Yeah, I mean, we were trying to get the schedule going for an away game, and I think that was one of the games that I want to say majority of the team was like, hey, I want to go. Let's go. Let's make it happen. So, yeah, it's going to be really exciting to travel there. I think it's going to be a really, really big show out.
You had to draw straws for this one, right? I mean, who gets to go to Gunnersville?
Right now, we went by availability, but we still got a couple anglers that are interested that we're going to have to kind of make something happen, like a little show off on the water, a little
Yeah.
see who's going to
fishing derby.
Yeah,
There's a good chance we take more than the 4 in pre-fish, and then
About to
see what
say,
happens.
I was just about to say whether I got picked to go or not. We're talking about Gunnersville.
Right, we're all going.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm going there.
Yeah, so I think there might be like 6 of us going out there, and we're going to have a little fish off to see who is going to actually play that matchup.
You're either going to fish or record the next day.
Yep, absolutely.
Hey, I'll tell you what, though. I mean, either way.
Either way.
Gunnersville, who cares, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, of course you want to fish, but man, like you said, I think that's a great way to do it, man. I mean, you got to go with your hot hand and whoever can do it. I mean, the Knights do that all the time. I wish more teams would do that. They would travel together, and whoever can, outfish and deserve the top 4 spots, man, go get them.
Looking forward to fishing against that Alabama team. My buddy, old Keith, down there. We've been talking about it on the back end. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be fun. And I'm sure Mr. Adam Patron will be joining this squad down there. Good luck to you.
Yeah, he's a hammer.
All right, week 5, man. You guys it's a home and home. They come to you now.
Where we at? Okay,
Back
Patriots.
to back. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, a little home and home series. Again, I mean, can you imagine if you sweep the Patriots? Steal one at Gunnersville and then steal one at home?
We
That'd be
might-
pretty big.
We might throw them for a loop with this matchup, taking them to pool 13.
We
Pool
are.
13. Yeah.
Mm.
And Mississippi River, pool 13, man.
As soon as he said pool 13, I'm like, we must be talking about Mississippi River.
Yeah. So talk about that. Let's talk about pool 13. Okay. Well, no, I think, is it pool 7 and 8? That's where lacrosse is?
Yeah.
Is that right?
With that 7, 8,
Pool
and 9.
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9, right?
Yeah.
Does pool 13 fish kind of like lacrosse, very grassy pads and all that stuff around it, very shallow?
Yeah, there's some shallow, there's deeper waters as well. It all depends on which area you want to fish.
Mhm.
But it does have a lot of backwater.
Yeah, it'd be very
Whatever.
similar to lacrosse in a sense.
That's exciting. I mean,
yeah, it's gonna be a good show off.
So has there been like any big national events out of pool 13? I don't know of any, but I mean, is it like, why is it so unknown? I know like 6, 7 and 8 and 9 are.
I thought Bass had one a couple years ago that Jason Hensley won.
Maybe, I don't know,
I
but
don't know.
lacrosse is always like
Good out.
the place to go, you know?
It's
think-
they don't have big events over there because parking for if they have like 50 or 70 boat, they have to launch from 2 different places, and usually around spring it's all flooded, and there's flooded timber in the water and stuff, and usually there's a lot of bass tournaments there. I know the small leagues, they fish there a lot, like Angler's Choice events and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I got you.
They're not very friendly to kayaks, to be honest.
Nowhere is. Don't worry about it, man. Nowhere is. I mean, you go to Gunnersville, the bass boat guys look like you're just like you're in their way, you know?
Yeah.
Like, how dare you hog the ramp? So, you know, it's crazy. All right, man. We're going to week 6. Week 6, man. You go back to the Knights. This could be a big game, huge game for you guys, right? This is no easy task. Up until the Mass Maulers in the playoffs, Indianapolis has never lost a game at home. This is not an easy feat, y'all.
The Mob said they're going to give him loss number 2.
Ooh,
Look how confident
Yeah.
they are. They're going to give him loss.
2023 is a new season.
That's,
it is
I
a new
mean,
season.
new season, new team,
Mm-hmm.
and rank low and telling us stuff like they've never lost at home. I mean, come on, let's do it. That's what we thrive on.
You should tell them y'all haven't lost at home. You've never lost at home.
Yeah, we haven't. Never lost at home.
That's true. That's true. All right, man. Week 7. Week 7, you guys go to Arkansas against the Eagles. This is a fun team. The Eagles. They came out of nowhere last year. They went a combined record of 3-1, just barely missed the playoffs. But this team put together has been impressive. And you guys get to fish Arkansas, man. I mean, very, very tough place to fish in the summertime, though. I mean, it's proven to be very, very tough. You got to bring guys that just be patient and not get flustered.
Was that a home game for Arkansas?
Yeah.
What were their lakes last year? Do you remember, Greg?
I think it's a place called Wapanaka. It's a management lake, and then they had a river that they fished. So, yeah, I mean, it could be a river or if they can get the permits, a management lake. It's really good lake, solid lake. So who knows?
It's pretty down there. I know that.
Yeah, just don't go to
we're
Dardanelle.
excited for that one. That's going to be an
Dardanelle
interesting
sucks.
game.
I think everybody hates Dardanelle except for the people who live in that area.
Exactly. Yeah, catfishers. People love the catfish. But awesome team, fun team, good guys, and you'll enjoy that. We end the season, guys. We end the season at home against Motor City.
Yeah.
There you go.
Finish
It's
at
Wapanaka,
home.
St. Francis. Yep. And where's this going to be?
This one's going to be at the Mississippi final.
Yep.
Oh,
That's going to
man.
be I like that one. I like that one there, man. Motor
Yeah.
City at the Mississippi against you guys.
Yep.
Yeah. Gonna be fun.
I wonder if old Slow Mo himself is gonna put the rest of his team in a headlock to make sure he makes it to that one.
You talking about Matt Linseman?
Yeah. My nickname for Matt Linseman is
Slow-mo. Well, but one heck of a schedule, man. I mean, you're out of division and out of conference games. You've got the Southwest, you've got Oklahoma and the Eagles, which is no easy task. I mean, anything can be expected there. And then your division games. I mean, guys, you have a tough schedule. I'm just telling you straight up. I mean, you guys have a real tough schedule. You have a lot to prove, man. I mean, realistically, what's your outlook in terms of your record at the end of the season? What's your expectations? Don't give me 8-0. Don't give me 8-0.
Well, we got to win at home for sure.
You do.
And I like our lake choices. I like that we didn't pick just the main. We could have went to Newton. I like that we picked stuff that we kind of know a little bit better. And I think if we win at home and pick up another one on the road, and then we'll see how it shakes out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, man, what are you expecting, man?
So honestly, I just think we just need to compete, and I think that'll be the best thing in terms of record. I mean, like Blake said, you want to win at home, and you hope to steal a couple on the road, and then see how it plays out. But ultimately, at the end of the year, we want everyone to be like, damn, Bass Mob, whether they win or lose, we better bring it because they're going to bring it too, And I think that is kind of a common mindset going into this. So it'll be good. We'll see. I think we're gonna surprise some folks.
I think so.
Not that they're going to underestimate us, but I think we'll I don't think anyone will underestimate anyone. We all want to win and we all want to compete, but we're still gonna I think we'll still surprise some folks in a good way for sure.
I like it, man. I like the confidence. Rami, let's go ahead and wrap this up, man. In terms of your sponsors, you guys have done an awesome job with sponsorships and help and your social media and everything else, man. You got it going on, man. I'm super impressed, and it's leadership under your leadership. You've done a very, very good job getting this team organized and ready, and I'm super impressed, man. But let's talk about your sponsors, man, and give them some love.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. So one of my sponsors you can see behind me is Team No Fish. They're a jig company out of Kentucky. Awesome company, great company to be with. Then also we have Beyond Braid. So Beyond Braid is backing us up. CHR Swim Baits, which you heard Gerardo mention earlier. They're definitely backing us up as well.
Nice.
Yak Attack is showing us some support.
Nice.
Then we got a couple local companies.
There you go. I mean, wait. You said Yak Attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. Now,
Greg.
Robert Brown.
No, Greg. No, don't go
Robert.
there. Don't go there.
Robert.
Don't go there.
All right. They're in our backyard, man. Literally in our backyard.
Yeah. Hey, so what was that jig company you mentioned?
Team No Fish Tackle.
All right. Hey, Blake, message me that name so I don't forget it, man. I had a couple adult beverages, and Greg is trying to get my blood pressure raised, bringing up this Yak Attack thing. So,
all right, keep going, man.
Sorry for interrupting you, Michael. Go ahead, man.
Oh, you're good, man. No problem. We're also getting some support from Proline Baits, which is a scent company that just hit the market about a year ago or so. Really awesome company to be with. A lot of us are really big with the scent, so I was really excited to get them on board. We have a local taxi company out of Chicago called RideX. They're supporting us. I think that's pretty much it that we have that is so far. We got a couple of awesome anglers that have their own small businesses going on right now. Addicted Angler.
Rocktown.
Yep, Rocktown Adventures. And we got Attitude Lures also. That's actually another good company that is local. Rocktown Adventures is showing us some great support.
Right, man. That's awesome, guys. I mean, as I said, the whole business end of it, people don't understand, like, behind the scenes, there's a lot to it. And you guys have done an amazing job right off the bat. I mean, that's why I'm excited to have you guys, because you guys understand the concept. And I'm looking forward to seeing this team compete, man. I mean, it's almost here, guys. I mean, we're talking about 3.5 months to go, or basically, about 3.5 months to go. And it's going to be insanely busy here in the next couple months trying to get everything organized and ready to go, man. Look forward to seeing this team, man. Hey, give what's your social medias, man? I mean, I know you guys are on TikTok. You're also, I mean, Blake, this guy's a TikTok like superstar. Blake Power. Look him up. Blake, it's like, what is it? Blake Power 1776 or something like that?
Yeah, freedom, baby. Blake Power 1776.
That's it, man. Look his TikTok up. It'll blow your mind. I mean, the guy's like a freaking superstar. But which y'all's like Instagram and all that stuff?
Oh, on mine, YouTube, Addicted Angler, all across except TikTok.
Except TikTok.
Angler. Yeah, I deleted that. We had a falling out with TikTok support team.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. But you guys are at what's your Instagram, at Bass Mob or at Midwest Bass Mob?
Yeah, that's correct. Midwest Bass Mob is our social media page.
Gotcha. Well, guys, thanks for coming on, man. This is the Midwest Bass Mob. It's gonna be a lot of fun to watch these guys. I'm looking forward to it. You can see that they're not laying down for nobody.
I don't know if you asked this, Greg, but who came up with the name? I like it. It's dope. Who came up with the name of the team?
Manny.
Hey, Manny.
The Chicago guy.
That's what's up, man. Good name. I like it. Midwest Bass Mob. I like that.
We figured it might turn some heads a little bit, and then when we fish, then it's really gonna turn some heads. So
That's right. Hey, represent the Midwest too, baby. Don't forget that part either.
I like it.
Y'all should get Nelly to do y'all like a fishing theme song.
We were thinking Mob Deep is what I was thinking.
Mob Deep. Okay, you right. That's this dude right here. That dude right there.
He's going places.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, guys, thanks for joining us, man. Look forward to seeing you guys. Keep it up, man. Have a lot of fun.
Yeah, man.
All right, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Take care, everybody.
See you guys soon.
See ya.